Hi, my name is Erin. I'm a Senior Director with ZYIA Active, and I wanted to share just some very simple tips for those of you that might be new representatives or for those of you that are ready to start really tackling your business. And these are just some simple, easy ways to think about structuring your game plan for how you want to build your business and kind of initial steps that you can take to really set yourself up for success. This is also applicable for those of you that may have joined previously and have not really kickstarted your business yet and have some new goals that you would like to achieve. Or for those of you that maybe took some time off and are ready to kind of relaunch yourself as a rep or relaunch your brand, or really just kind of have more of an impact. So again, these are just some simple tips. Please always reach out if you have questions. I'm always happy to mentor and give people any advice that I can or help however I might be able to. And again, these are just very simple, very easy ways to really start to think about how you create your own brand, your own market, and how you distinguish yourself as a representative of ZYIA. So the first thing that's really important is, as with anything, you want to announce that you're a part of the company. So whether this is as you're just joining or if you are, relaunching your brand, you want people to know what you're doing. So share it publicly, whether it's texting people, emailing them, putting it on social media, Facebook, Instagram, whatever it is. You want to let people know that you're doing it so that they can support you and get excited. Your friends and your family and your networks, whether it's your gym family or whoever it is, they're going to be the people that really kind of help initially support you and get you going. Over time, you're going to want to build a network that's outside of that, your close family and friends. But initially, they're a great place to start. So share what you're doing, share your passion, why you're excited about it, and make sure that they know that you're doing it. So that's really important that you find some way to sort of announce you're a part of this company and what you're planning to do with it. You want to plan a launch party after that. This can be very simple. It can be done on Facebook, Instagram, it can be done in person, just a simple little get together with a few friends. Again, it can be done through email. It can be done through just, very, very simple techniques. But you do want to do something to really kickstart your brand, again, to share with people what you're doing and really launch your business. So it's just important to really think about how you want to do that. And again, everybody does it differently. There's no right, there's no wrong. You just want to do something. And it can be, again, very simple. It does not have to be complex or expensive or a big undertaking, but it's something that really kind of gets you excited for your business, helps share it with others, starts to spread the word that you're a part of ZYIA, and educates them about what's amazing, what you're passionate about, and why you loved it and why you wanted to join, and really kind of helps people get excited for you and with you, and helps kind of start your initial momentum that you can kind of build upon. The next thing that you're going to want to do is really start to learn about the products. There are so many review videos in all of our various Facebook groups that you're likely been added to as a member. And so tons of women of different shapes, sizes, ages, backgrounds, etc., talking about what they love, what fits well, how it fits, what it's best for, all of those things. Familiarize yourself with the products. That is really going to build your confidence to be able to do live videos, to share things publicly, which is so crucial. It's absolutely a necessity that you share things live so that everyone can feel it, at least virtually, and see how it moves and really get sort of a better understanding for it. There's so much value in it. They hear it coming from you. They hear your own voice, your own messaging. You can't beat it. It's a crucial part of sharing the brand. So the more that you start to learn about it and the more you kind of get more exposure to it, the easier it'll be for you to talk to people, answer questions, share your excitement, and be able to help them select things that are great for them. The next thing that you want to do is start, thinking about what you need for your business materials. These can be very simple. It does not need to be hugely expensive or a big undertaking. It can be very simple business cards. There's lots of ways that you can get Vistaprint and all of these different places using Canva, etc., that you can make really beautiful, professional looking business materials that do not cost a lot of money. So think about how you want to invest your resources. For me personally, I found a lot of value in actually buying sample pieces in various sizes that people could touch and feel and try on. I feel like there's a lot of value there. So I've invested more of my financial resources into that. as opposed to spending a lot of money on very expensive business cards or marketing materials. But you can create really professional, really wonderful looking things that take not a lot of time to do. You can catch a lot of different promotions and sales and things like that. And so if you're going to be doing in-person things, you are going to want to have business cards. You're going to want to have little brochures or things that people can take with them. But again, it does not need to be a huge undertaking. It does not need to be expensive. If you're going to be doing your entire business on social media, then you don't need to do that up front. But if you're going to be doing things in person, you're going to want to. So just start to think about how you're going to be sharing your business, how you're going to build it, and then invest your money wisely as you're starting to, again, build and grow your brand. You're going to also want to, in that line of thinking, you're going to want to create what your brand is going to be. So you need to start thinking about what your voice is, what your why is, what your personal brand is. You are a representative of ZYIA Active, and ZYIA Active is a wonderful brand, but you yourself are actually going to want to create your own voice and your own why and your own brand. So you need to think through what that is, and it's different for everybody, and it should be personal and unique to you, okay? So I have my own personal style, my own personal aesthetic, my own personal way that I like to share things, and it's very organic to me, and it may not, you know, gravitate to everybody, but it's me, and it's how I do it, and it's what I enjoy, and it's what I find joy from. You want to do that as well, and whatever that may be. And again, that looks different for every single person. But think about, you know, putting some effort into, again, creating a voice, creating sort of a place that you're coming from, because people are going to want to support that. They're going to want to join that. They're going to find excitement in that, and feed off of that energy, and you will create a network and a market from that. So it's really important, and that can evolve over time. I've been with ZYIA Active for a year now, and my brand and my voice has changed from when I started to where I'm at now, and it continues to evolve, and I continue to sort of tweak it and change it and modify it based on, you know, a variety of factors that are constantly evolving, right? So it's okay. You don't have to like figure it all out on the first day. And if you're kind of relaunching yourself or relaunching your brand, you can, you know, you can change, you can create something new, and it's totally fine to do that. As long as it's unique and it's organic to you, and you're being your authentic self, you know, people will, that's what they want to see. That's what they want to hear, is they want to hear from you. They want it to be authentic and genuine. So as long as it's that, it's great. The next thing that you really want to do is start thinking about networking. There is so much power in networking. So there are so many other women that are doing something similar to you. They're representatives for companies, they're brand ambassadors, they're small business owners, they're entrepreneurs, they're stay-at-home moms, they're, you know, doing a bazillion different things. And there is an enormous amount of power in being able to network with other women, supporting them and vice versa. There's nothing else that's been more powerful in my business than that. Look for local networking events, or local networking groups of other women. Create one if there isn't one in your area. They're not hard, they're not complicated, you know, get some women together and, you know, meet up once a month and do like a book club and talk about your businesses, whatever it is. Again, it does not need to be complicated. It doesn't need to be a huge effort, but there's so much power in being able to support other women and have them support you. So if nothing else, reach out, again, let people know what you're doing, network with them, find ways that you can support them and vice versa. It's huge. If there's nothing else that you do, I would say that that is probably, at least for me personally, been one of the most beneficial things that I've done for my business. And the next thing is be consistent. So share the brand consistently. Everybody's busy. Everyone has crazy lives and a million things they're juggling. But carve out some time for ZYIA every day. This does not mean that you need to be in people's Facebook feeds 18 times a day, okay? You don't need to be like over posting and, you know, crazy all over the place. But you want to be consistent. You want people to be hearing from you, and you want people to remember what you're doing. It takes people many exposures before they're really sort of interested, before you really kind of capture them. So you have to be consistent. You have to share things consistently. The beauty of having pieces that release every Wednesday is that there's something constantly new to share. But remember that you don't want to just be sharing, you know, oh, what's new, what's the new piece, what's released or whatever. You want to be sharing other pieces about your life or what you're doing or what you're passionate about, fitness, health and wellness, active lifestyle, being a mom, working, whatever it is that you're doing. Share those things as well, because people want to hear more than just like, oh, there's this new bra or whatever it is, right? They want to hear more from you. So, but you need to be consistent. You don't want people to forget what you're doing or what you're excited about. And again, once you have some momentum, you want to build upon it. And so if you're just relaunching your business, this is another time that you can really do that. And you can jump back in. And I would stress that you really want to be consistent in when you're sharing things and make sure that people know that you're still doing it and are excited about it and that they can share in that with you. The next thing is really thinking about how you're going to go the extra mile for customer service. So people are supporting you and your small business and your brand. And you have the ability to offer them incredible customer service. So you can go the extra mile. You can really help them, style them, make sure they have what they need, help address any concerns or issues that they have. You offer them something that Gap and Athleta and Lulu and all of the big box brands cannot do for them. They're not going to reach out to them and make sure that they know that their very favorite piece is now in a new color or, you know, whatever it is, or help share their success and things that they're doing publicly. Like Lululemon's not going to do that for them. You have the ability to do that for them though. You have the ability to go the extra mile, to reach out, to really help take care of people, to make them feel special, to make them feel like they're valued. So do whatever that is. And again, this doesn't have to be spending a lot of money to make somebody feel good. It's really just reaching out, doing great follow-up is so important. Checking in with people, finding out how they like things, if they need something, how things fit. Any of those things, it's really the follow-up is really important to make people feel like they are special and that they're valued and that they're meaningful to you and that their purchase and that their financial support of you and our brand is something that is noticed and meaningful to you as well. And then the biggest thing that I would say is to learn from your stumbles and celebrate your success. So as with anything and with business, as you're learning as you go, we all make mistakes. We all have stumbles. We all have times where we don't say quite the right thing or we don't handle things maybe perfectly or whatever it is. So learn from those. I've had plenty of them in the past year. And you learn from them and you move on and you do better the next time. And don't let it defeat you or make you upset. There's gonna be people that don't love everything. There's gonna be people that don't like the way things fit or whatever it is, right? Some people can be really hard to please despite your really best efforts. And so you can have challenges. You can have, days where things are hard and you just keep going. You can have months where you have a really big goal and you don't get to it and you're disappointed or you're bummed out because you tried really hard and you've, not made it to the promotion that you wanted or to the rank advancement or whatever it is, but keep going. You just have to push through and keep going, stay in your own lane. Don't worry about what everyone else is doing, all of their successes, how many reps they've been able to sponsor or mentor, whatever it is. You just keep going and you do you, and celebrate your success. And it can be little successes and share them publicly. It does not have to be big, huge, momentous things. It can be little things. Share when people love our stuff. Any of those things, when you have a really satisfied customer or somebody that, you've made their day or made them feel special, or they put on our leggings and they feel incredibly confident because they've never found anything that fits this well and they're like super motivated to go, be in the gym or, pursue more of their fitness goals or their health and wellness goals or whatever it is. So share those successes because you have the ability to make a really big impact. You're providing a service, and this is a service industry and you're providing that. So Celebrate those successes when you have them, big or small, and just enjoy your time.